Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the April 7th update for Captain Stardust. Today is April 6th, so if there's anything in the next day or two, I will catch that up in the next week. This week we had 22 commits from 4 different contributors, which brings our lifetime commits to 114 from 7 lifetime contributors, and we just wrapped up week 5 of 21. This week we had Luis come in and add a fountain and a sewer grate model, and he added a background to our main menu level. He also added a City Man model with a walk, run, and idle animation. McFunky Pants delivered with over 100 textures for our roads. And then I went through and added 4 different houses, spread them on the east and west islands, added a 3rd enemy type, as well as added 7 different city models, and then created a ground unit with models, animations, and blueprints. I added the waypoints that were created earlier to the enemies for their minimap viewing as well. So let's jump on over to the game. First, I wanted to take a look at Andy's little humanoid model right here. It matches very close to the mock that was requested inside of the Vikunja board. And if we hit play here, we can see, oh, this might be a little chaotic here. So we'll come back to that, Andy. So here we have our ground unit, who is able to walk and run and shoot lasers out of his eyes, and he charges at the player and has his little animation cycle. He also takes damage from the player from both punching and from the energy ball, and then he also drops his energy when he's finished. So here is Andy's human city man model. So we can see his little walk and run and idle animations. So thank you very much for that, Andy. I think that is it from the blueprint side of things. We do have a house, but we will see that in New Lincoln City. So here is some of the world models that were created. So here is Luis's fountain that he added, his sewer grate model. We have 2 of McFunky Pants' roads that were created. I didn't have the time to make models of all 100 that he dropped in, but thank you very much for that. We also have some city life elements coming in, so we have road signs, we have plants, we have traffic lights, we have radiators. So ideally these are going to be scattered all over the city to make sure that it feels a little bit more lived in. Here are a couple of the houses that were added with a couple of different textures. So just a little bit different styles of houses, as well as a couple of townhouses over there. And then if we zoom on over to the opposite side of the map, we have the same types of houses, but with different textures to kind of make them look a little bit more run down or like a little bit older part of the town. Just like that. And then in the game, we also have, if we press the 9 key or the 8 key, we are spawning enemies, so you can see those up there, and you can also see their little waypoint indicator on the map, so you can see when these different enemies are spawned in, they get the waypoint indicator set on them, and then once they die, they should be getting rid of their indicator. It's currently not. I will fix that in the near future. I also wanted to take a look at the main menu. That is starting with, here we go, which basically is the city at the moment. I believe that is going to be trimmed down or focused in just a little bit, so that way we have a more dynamic type of main menu setting. So that is everything from the week. Let's jump on over to the Vikunja board. It was a little bit slower of a week for me. I am currently working 11-hour days at work. That's probably not going to slow up in the next week or week and a half. So the benefit of adding a couple buffer weeks towards the end of the project allows me to slide everything back a week due to life just happening. So we're going to be probably focusing on the same things in the next week, but I'll leave everything on the board as is for the next couple of days, and then I'll clean it up next week. But we still have plenty of room for art and animation, as well as some blueprint work for our humanoid models. Coming up soon, we're going to have quite a few audio tasks that are starting to build up. But I believe that is our weekly update for Captain Stardust.